Let's just hear
Already?
from Patrick in Plainsboro. You're on New Jersey 101.5. Good morning, Patrick. Real quick, at 30 seconds.
Brian's laughing at
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Nick. Hi. Hey, my father passed away September 2014. I've tried paying the inheritance tax. It's almost been 2 years. I've already paid the money, but they still have not settled the account and unfrozen my accounts and everything else for my parents.
First of all, I'm sorry that your dad passed away. I know what it's like. It's awful. And then to have to deal with an estate after that, it's just impossible. And now to deal with red tape on top of that, I'm not sure what probate is doing with you, but what's the probate guy say? Would you have a lawyer?
My lawyer, yes, he has contacted them several times. They have asked for another piece of paper. He has sent that over a year ago.
Is this Treasury?
I've been on him. I'm sorry, excuse me?
You think it's Treasury, or do you think it's the county surrogate's office?
Probably Treasury.
Yeah, okay. If it's Treasury, that's easy. I live, for the moment anyway, right across the hall from the treasurer. So let me get your name. And you know what? Can you send me or tweet to me? We can DM. Wow, I really sound like...
How about that, millennial?
Yeah,
there you go, millennial. I love it.
I
know we're pushing the schedule back, but I wanted to get to Dory in Howell, who's got a pretty important question for you. Dory, go ahead. You're on with Kim Guadagno.
Hi, Dory.
Thank you. Good morning, Lieutenant Governor. Thank you for taking my call and being transparent with the people and being accessible. My issue is that I have been divorced for a little over a year. My ex-husband has paid maybe 20% of his child support obligations, and he is currently approaching 4 months of paying absolutely nothing. I had spoken to asked the governor, and when they had somebody call me from their office, all they did was give me phone numbers, which I already had. And then when I try to call the toll-free number for the child support update, it takes you 24 to 48 hours.
Can I ask you, I don't want to interrupt too much, but let me ask you a couple questions. Was it in Monmouth County, your divorce? Have you contacted the probation office, and are you taking payments out of his paycheck through probation?
Okay, the problem is he intentionally moved to Florida to try to scoot away from this, and I have gotten no updates when I call in. I haven't gotten any information.
All right, so who are you calling in the state government?
The toll-free number, the 877 NJ Kids.
All right, so this is going to be complicated because it's in Florida, so you're going to end up having to get a bench warrant and have the guy arrested down in Florida. Nobody's going to ever extradite him because it costs too much. So you're going to have to go get an order down in Florida to enforce the payments. Have you done anything in Florida yet?
I have not done anything in Florida, and I'm waiting for the probation department to do their job.
All right. So the listeners understand that the probation department is not a part of the executive branch of government. That's where I work. It's the judicial branch. That's the judges and the probation department all work over there in a different arm of government, or a different branch of government. So what we can do is try to make phone calls to the probation officer and ask him to try to execute in Florida. It's a complicated legal matter, and I certainly am not in a position to give you legal advice at this point. I haven't practiced law in 7 years, but what we can do is try to work it out and pursue it for you. We're going to have to do this offline. There's no other way to do it. It's very complicated legally.
All right, so Dory, hang on the line. We'll get all your information. Chris Wendeman will pick up the phone and get everything, and then Kim will be in touch. Thanks for calling.